Hello guys, this is Vaish. So the Hindu editorial for September 13th, it got little late because the mains is also coming up, mains exam, and related to that we are guiding some students, and tomorrow prelims test series are there scheduled for my students. So that also I was working, so that is why. Okay, so people will start getting the May month current affair onwards is the next 12 months package which we had. So that May month current affair, most of you will get it by tomorrow daytime. Okay, so wait for that. And today, if you see in the thumbnail, Sir Creek dispute. Okay, whenever we talk about the India-Pakistan issue or India-China issue and all, we talk about Kashmir, Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh and all, but we don't talk about Gujarat. Okay, Gujarat also has India-Pakistan border, and there it's even tougher because it's not land border, it is water border. Okay, so that place where this marshy lands and all is there in Run of Kutch and all, I have visited that place. It's a very non-stop desert. It is white desert is there. Okay, Ekal desert is one place. So there it's like you ride and then after a limit it's like Pakistan border. Okay, in the sand and marsh and all. So there is dispute, and now Amit Shah has visited that place, so it has come in the news again. It's like since independence time or before that onwards it's going on. So that full history from the 1908 till today 2023, what is the full history, static part of it and current affair, I will teach you. So watch till the end. Okay, and then our IPC section is getting changed, right? That related thing is there. And this term also, if you see, it is like it's not a good word, harami nala. In Hindi, if you know, it is something when you tell something is bad or something like anything like doing anything in the wrong way, cheating, anything. That harami word is like that in Hindi. So in this area, you can see this area between India and Pakistan. There, one point is called that one. Okay. So that is just a 22-kilometer stretch out of the total 100-kilometer border which we have. So that specific I will discuss when we reach that article. But these are the important things. Okay, and this area is very significant strategically also because the Mumbai attack, the Mumbai terrorist attack which happened. Multiple movies and web series have already come. The Nana Patekar one behind me, that is the best movie you should see. Okay, how the Pakistani infiltrators came and attacked the Taj, and that how they came through the initial was through this water body because it's very unregulated and very easy for someone to come before. Okay, now when this government has come, you know how importance they give for national borders and national strategies and national security. So all these things we'll discuss in detail when we reach there. Okay, and the horrific incidents which we happened and all, it's like now many years now, but still it is something which we should be again be ready for. Okay, because Pakistan is a country who can do unwanted things again and again. So this first article is not useful for us. It is Andhra Pradesh CID, AP CID related some things are given here. And this one we already have discussed, this Delhi Police Act and the enforcement wing which we have in the Finance Ministry, Enforcement Directorate, ED. That related some clauses are written, like some court case. There was a section where it was telling like if investigation has to be done of someone, a civil servant who is joint secretary or above in position, then you have to take special permission from the central government and all. So that clause, like it is I think section 6 of this act, so that got added. Then Supreme Court will put stay, then central government will again implement. So that coming going, that related some timeline is given, but exam specific I don't think you will need it, or UPSC will ask such things. So that is also not required. Okay, one nation, one election, multiple times we have discussed. Separate video is also there, and this author, he don't want it, so he's telling all the negatives. So only the negative side of it you will get, which again we have discussed already in that video, one nation, one election. The pro and con we have discussed. This person is taking the cons and then stressing too much and telling it should not be implemented. Okay, then border security, as I told, that Sir Creek one, this we will discuss. This is the main article of discussion today, static plus current affair. And then this one I thought not to discuss. The Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita is going to replace IPC, but again they have decoded and some extra clauses. Okay, like because now it is in parliamentary committee and they are discussing the clauses, okay, before it is being passed. So that time they will point out like this is a correct one, this is a bad one, this is a good one. So that way 4-5 clauses and 4-5 things are there that we will discuss, okay, quickly. This is Tripura election, not required for your exam. And then here India versus G20, we have done good in the summit now and excellent things. So some authors will not like it, obviously. So Hindu especially, they will like to show that no, India has a lot of problems. India is nowhere near other countries. So they will put charts. Okay, they are putting charts. So like last 6, 8 or 10 years you take, our charts always will be number one. Okay, we'll be like best improvement, ease of doing business is increasing, the GDP is improving, everything. So what they do, they take the last 30, 40 years, meaning from 60s and 70s, and then you take the number and then divide by our population, which is the number one. Population is huge. So that you put in the remainder. When you divide, obviously ours will come the lowest. Okay, so that way some charts they have given. I'm not going to explain it to you, but I have put it in here like for in zoomed format for you to see GDP per capita. So that again, when you divide by population, like India will become last in the ranking there. Then after that, HDI index, Human Development Index, they have taken from 90s to the present time. There also India will be almost in the last, I think. Then labor force participation, 15 years of age, 1990 till now. So like that they have put unwanted charts this much big. This anyway UPSC is not going to ask also. UPSC if they ask trend, they'll ask like in the last decade, meaning recent 10 years, or like in the last 5 years, or in the compared to last year, like that much only they ask. They will not ask like 40-50 years how India is performing. Usually it doesn't come. Okay, but still in your mains answers, if you want to quote this data anywhere, like we have done huge improvement or we are like steadily declined, you can use this data. Other than that, I'm not going to explain these charts and all. Okay, it's not relevant. And they succeeded in something here. Everywhere the sentence will be like, we have done this, but that is not enough. We have done this, but we are poor. So it's all ending in the negative thing only. Okay, where we are ranking very low in everything. The such poor ranks have been highlighted here. So you can look it for maybe extremely criticizing the country. You can look at it. And again, the current affair packs and all. Okay, I told you like editorial is fine. Editorial, you see, you get the lot of mains answers type and thing and all. But prelims, how questions will come from these articles itself, that maybe you will not be able to find out yourself. So that is why this current affair PDFs, okay, which I told from tomorrow my students will start getting also. So that the pack one where the June to May it is written, but May also you will get. May 2023 also I am giving as a bonus. So instead of 12 months, 13 months will be there in pack one. Okay, so that one, first one will come today. So if you are not enrolled, come and WhatsApp me, or the combo packs are there, where 5 year, 3 year, 2 year is there. All of this will include that which I told. So you can come and WhatsApp me and get it, because after that the discounts may end. Okay, so WhatsApp number is given, and any other doubts you can come and ask there. So now the issue or the reason why it is in news, the Sir Creek dispute. Sir Creek is a person, okay, a person in the British time. So his name, it was some other name, but then we named it, obviously they renamed everything to British names that time. Now we are slowly coming back to our original names also. So here Amit Shah went there for the first time. That point, that Harami Nala which I told, they have Amit Shah, Modi and all, you know, Gujarat and Run of Kutch and all, they will obviously go the border points and all. But this particular point, this Harami Nala, he went for the first time, and then BSF forces, they are explaining, okay, this is the border, this is the international treaty, as per that Pakistan is crossing to our side, that thing and all. He is explaining very clearly in that. So I will tell you, okay, zoomed in map if you take, this is India, this is India, okay, and then here Sindh is Pakistan, here, and then here is the Sir Creek line. So you can see two lines, one red color and one green color, right? So that red color is passing through the middle of this water body, okay, it's passing through the middle of this water body, and that is what India believes. India believes in this red line, okay, meaning half the water you take, half the water we take. But Pakistan believes in this green line, which is in this coast, meaning full water is for the Pakistan. Okay, full water is for the Pakistan. You only till that land it's up to for India, and remaining from water onwards it's for Pakistan. Okay, why they are fighting for this water, that also I'll explain in the coming slides. So here these points and all, you can this Kajar Creek in their side, Kori Creek in our side, international border line is here. Kutch desert, this is where I told I have gone here, I have stayed here, I have slept one night in that desert. It will be very cold desert also at the nights. Okay, you can go in November month and all. There is a Ranotsav festival. Okay, the Run of Kutch, they'll have a Ranotsav. Every year it is there, and it's a huge event. Number of days they'll have this big mela and fair and food fest, and it's a very excellent feel. Okay, across India you should travel, whoever is in India, especially giving UPSC exam. It's not like you have to only go to Mussoorie. Every place in India you should, like the extreme south, go to Kanyakumari, west you go to Gujarat, east you go to maybe Orissa, northeastern states are very beautiful, go there. So everywhere, okay, Kashmir, Ladakh. So I have gone to all these places at least once. So you should also visit. You will understand the diversity of India, and you will fall in love with the country again. Okay, not what you see in social media and this thing. That is not what India really is. You have to go there, have the food there, the culture you have to see, the people you have to interact, then you will get the real feel of India. Okay, so most of you maybe not getting the chance and all, but it's not very expensive and all to go here. Okay, the amount you spend on coaching classes is 10 times more than what you need to go to on state income. So here the Sir Creek international boundary, I'll show you more maps. Estuary, you can see estuary, same like delta, the word where water is there in the like river and this thing merging. So here both are claiming because of the fishes also. Fish is also one important point reason they are fighting. And more maps when you go and see, the red line, green line is the thing, which again, red line, we are trying to internationally also claim it, and some international bodies support us also, meaning even the United Nations body support India. That and all I'll show you. So this is a small strip of water, and let me just take you, okay, here in this blue dotted, okay, the pillars, actually I think 24-25 time, in the middle of the water, pillars were also erected so that properly you can divide it. But still Pakistan doesn't believe in it. Pakistan everywhere goes and raises this issue. Okay, not that much as the Kashmir issue and all, but still last 70-80 years this is going on, okay, or more than 100 years actually this issue is going on. Exact timings I'll show you. So here if you see the other points, okay, this Gandhidham, Bhuj, okay, this Bhuj and all is excellent place actually to visit. You can go and visit. So Bhuj, that's where the earthquake happened long back, 2001 I think, but after that nothing has happened, luckily. They have developed the infrastructure so beautifully after that, the roads, everything you should see. It's excellent road in the middle of the desert, excellent roads, meaning both sides the desert and then a narrow strip of road, like it's like unlimited kind of distance you can see road. Okay, so if you are a like bike rider and all, it's an excellent place for you to visit. So here Kandla port is there, and then Porbandar, Junagadh. So these points, okay, just for your prelims, just note it down. Now, if you take the static part of it, it's a 96-kilometer long strip of water disputed between India and Pakistan in the Run of Kutch marshland. Run of Kutch, question came now, 2022 or 23, I think, a question came. Same thing, like where is the place where some marshy thing goes and merges with the sea, something like that. One description they gave, and answer was Run of Kutch. Okay, so you are expected to know these. So here, if you see, the original name was this Ban Ganga name, and then they named it after this British official. So it became Sir Creek, okay, Sir Creek strip. So here, the international border is not properly defined. It's not demarcated. The Britishers, you know, they, however they like, they draw it and go. So before independence, the Bombay presidency used to be there, you know, Bengal presidency, Bombay presidency, and Madras presidency. These are the three presidencies in India when Britishers were ruling India, you can tell. So that time Bombay presidency's control, this Gujarat area was there. Okay, and after partition, what happened is Kutch remained with India and Sindh went to Pakistan. Okay, so this strip is actually coming in between both of them, between the Kutch and the Sindh region. So now dispute started in 1908. So it's very, very old. If you see, 1908, there was a ruler of Kutch and there was a chief commissioner will be there in the province of Sindh. So both of them over like who can collect firewood from there, who can collect some minerals from there, something fight was there between them. So they came with a resolution. Okay, 1914 Bombay resolution came. So this Bombay resolution, when they signed it, see, Chief Commissioner and the Rao of Kutch, they signed it, and then it had two contradictory paragraphs, and that is the reason they are still fighting now. Okay, in one paragraph they told the boundary is that a green line, okay, which the Pakistan is claiming, meaning we don't have water, the complete waters is the Pakistan side. So like that, meaning the Sindh side. So like that, the thing, paragraph 9 mentions, but paragraph 10 mentions it is a navigable river or a strip of water body. Okay, so you will think like, how can this be a problem? So that is because in international law, whenever it comes to water disputes, there is a principle called this Thalwag principle. Okay, Thalwag principle in international law means if the water body is navigable, okay, if it's a navigable, then the boundary will be through the middle of it. Okay, then the boundary will be the middle of the navigable channel. Okay, so the same resolution which we signed between those two, they've written one like it is to Pakistan, meaning it is the green line, so everything is to Pakistan. But again, in the next paragraph, it is written, it is a navigable river. So when it's a navigable river, automatically you should apply Thalwag principle, which tells that it's the red line, not the green line. So both are, India took the red one and they took the green one. So they are fighting. So they are arguing, and then Pakistan is claiming that it is not navigable. Okay, so if it's only navigable, India can claim, but it's telling it's not navigable. It is fully like there's no water that much level that you can take ships and boats and all and go. But India is telling during high tide there is a lot of fishermen going into the water in boats to catch fish and all. So it is navigable during high tide time. Okay, so India is telling the green line is only indicative. Read the paragraph 10 properly, and that is our area. Okay, this is the theory part of the agreement which happened, the Bombay resolution. Okay, so now another map. Okay, this is 1908, 1914, 1925, another map was redrawn where, as I told, after the pillars were constructed in the middle, another thing where the red line was strongly marked in the map and then told this is the proper thing. That is the India's one. And the UNCLOS, okay, United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, they are supporting India's stance. So So if India's stance you consider, then Pakistan will lose a lot of water or a lot of this exclusive economic zone. That is that also a prelims question came. Okay, from the coast till I think some 24 nautical miles or some nautical miles is exclusive economic zone, and there are certain names. Okay, territorial, then contagious, then continuous, then exclusive economic. That is up to which a country has limit or fishing rights and all. That I'll teach you in some other class. So this one, Pakistan will lose if UN's stance and India stance, if it is taken, if it's considered. Okay, now why are they fighting for this narrow strip? One I told strategically very important. 1965 India-Pakistan war time, these two fought in that area also. Important fishing ground, especially prawns. Okay, prawns are something which is like costly also compared to normal fishes. So prawns market, the amount of prawns there is very like high, and also presence of oil and gas is assumed there or detected there, but because the dispute is there, both of them are not able to explore it. Okay, in case we get the access properly, we can start getting oil and gas from here itself. Okay, so again, ecological importance, this flamingo birds and all is there. That even now, as I told, Kachu, Go, Dholavira, that area and all your historical areas, there is a flamingo kind of this also a place which you can visit where a lot of birds you can see. So migratory birds. Okay, so this is some reasons, and another most important, as I told, migrants and terrorists and this drug trafficking, many things, meaning these people in the name of fishermen all used to cross border and enter India. Okay, even that Ajmal Kasab, the terrorist in 26/11 attack, he came through that, and then only from there he then connected to Mumbai through sea route and then reached the Taj, and then you know what happened. So that it's like very crucial. This place is like whoever has control will decide certain things. So that is the reason India wants the control. And now Amit Shah, when looks into something, serious things will be done. Okay, so that in the Hindu we'll see, these are all static, not there in the Hindu. Now timeline wise, if you want, 1965, okay, till 1947 I already told you. 1965, the British PM, he intervened in this issue and then told that set up a tribunal to resolve this dispute. So 1968 the verdict came of that, and then it was told like 10% of what Pakistan claims will be given to them. That is around 9,000 kilometers something. Okay, but they didn't accept it, and after that, since 1969, 12 rounds of talks have happened, but no conclusion has come. And then 1997 they tried to again start the conversation, but again nothing reached. 1910 situation happened, Kargil war time and all. Pakistan, some plane, I think MiG-21 crossed and came to India's airspace, and then we shot it down. So we shot it down, it became biggest international issue that time. So like that, again Pakistan denies that we didn't cross the airspace, so that problem is there. Between 2005 and 2007, lot of surveys happened, joint survey, both the people will come and survey land and water and all, but again nothing came. 2020, in a summit in Dubai, some summit was going on. There, this Pakistan finance minister or some minister, he raised this issue again. Okay, but again, no conclusion. Now, 2023 August, Amit Shah has visited this place, Sir Creek area, especially that point for the first time. And with the BSF forces, they have discussed certain things and all. So that and all we'll see in today's Hindu thing, what they are setting up there. Okay, so here, this point, Harami Nala here. Okay, here. 22 kilometer long channel, okay, out of that total 96 long, and then it gets its name because of the infiltrators, the smugglers, the notorious things, and everything which happens there, and the tide also keeping on changing. So it's a very bad, negative place. Okay, and Pakistan terrorist is like have seized Indian fishing boat Kuber of this place in that Mumbai attack, that 2008 attack. Okay, and many Pakistan boats are also found there in multiple times. Okay, meaning empty boats are found there. So who came there and who left that boat there? So some issues are there. Okay, and again the fishing, the prawn, red salmon, these are all again favorite of both the Pakistan and Indian fishermen. So that is also one important point or important reason to fight for this place. Okay, now Hindu starts. So in early August this year, Amit Shah visited there, and then the BOP, that is the border observation post, which they set up for observing certain like distant area and all, that setting up is going on. Many BOPs are already there, but they are now putting, I think, crores of rupees, 200-300 crore rupees, and going to set up more BOPs with live cameras and all. Okay, where you can get instant feed, like if any boat comes or anything. So like that, if you see some BOP 1170, he visited, and then he told that round the clock vigilance surveillance should be there, and also Home Minister laid the foundation for a mooring place at Koteshwar in Kutch. Okay, mooring place means a place where the boats and all are tied, and that a small port kind of area, you can tell. So that thing, and he inaugurated another some link road, another OP tower, that is again observation point, observation post. All these things he inaugurated, and more he has sanctioned also. Okay, so this is like information not required, like 9.5 meter tall and high resolution cameras and intelligence gathering capability. So like that, many things in 1164, 117, like these are all BOPs, that is the border observation post. These things will come. See, 3 crore worth some tower is coming up. Live camera and continuous surveillance will be there in this Harami Nala point. Then again, see, 361 crore worth points, this thing for securing border. They have initiatives they have planned, okay, especially this mooring place project, and then repairs and boat maintenance, that kind of one unit they will establish there, meaning so that our people are active there doing something, okay. Then if you take that, especially that point, 25 kilometer, out of that 22 kilometers is with India only, okay, that out of that 25, 22 is with India only, but our concern is the full 96 kilometer stretch. And then unique characteristics, if you see again, the channel is like, if you see that area, because of the high tide, low tide and all, more of water is coming in our side, that is good for us. But again, this thing, one second. Yeah, on the Pakistani side, they are building certain things with Chinese assistance. They are building lot of kind of things there, okay, a port kind of facility they are also building there, okay. And Indian side, it was more of emptiness, nothing was being done here. That is why more and more now, that time only factories were there, now we are putting lot of post, and same like what Pakistan is doing there, we are also doing here, so that we also have the hold, okay. So there are minerals, if you see, salt, bromide and other chemicals are there in this mineral rich waters. And then prawns, I already told you, okay. So now the marshy areas, okay, it was impossible. One more point is there, the water flow is actually from west to east, meaning from Pakistan side to this side. So for them, it is much more easier to enter and navigate and come, okay. But for us, it is against the water, so it is difficult for us. So that problem is also there, which India faces. Then there, I told, marshy terrain, then this high temperatures are there, so that is why they call this Harami Nala and all. And then Pakistani fishing boats make their way and try to come here and then get plentiful of catch of fish, and the infiltration in terrorist arms and arms smuggling. And here, if you see, now this kind of vehicles have come, this ATVs, and also it is little more okay to go through these marshy things and all, else it's very difficult to walk by foot or any other vehicle, you cannot go. But these vehicles are designed for such terrains, meaning even if the sand is little like muddy, marshy and all, still this will come out of it, okay, it will not get stuck there. So that is why now little bit things have been, again, as I told, procured from Italy, we have procured, and then the border pillars we have set up, and it's like better compared to earlier years, okay. 2014 onwards, you know, Modi government is stressing too much on the border security. Crores are actually, lots of crores are spent across the Arunachal, Kashmir, Sikkim, and even this Gujarat area. Okay, wherever border is there, we have made it so secure, you can tell, because the number of attacks or whatever used to happen before 2014, and now if you take, it is considerably reduced. Okay, whether it's internal Maoist issues or internal this stone pelting in this Kashmir, everything has reduced. I'm not telling it's ended, but it's actually reducing. Okay, then. So here again, lot of BOP points they have given, not important for you. So first visit by Home Minister, Modi has visited. See, Modi has visited number of times there, and there some drinking water issue was there for the people, the army and all there. That also he solved by piping the Narmada river water till there, because he was the Gujarat CM that time. So he has already done many things there, but the border security related we are again trying to do by the visit of Amit Shah. So this is the overall issue, history, static, current affair, upcoming, everything I have told. Okay, more than this is not required for your exam. Now this IPC becoming this BNS, Bharatiya Sanhita, okay. The other one is actually, this is CRPC, and this is the Indian Evidence Act, okay, IEA, Indian Evidence Act, Bharatiya Sakshya Bill. These are the names given there. I don't know whether names will change later, okay. So now some clauses, as I told, some clauses will be there. We'll discuss that. So directly we'll go to Hindu, because there is no static thing to discuss here. Any law when you make, right, the definition should be correct. Like when you tell, okay, punish for terrorism, you should first define what is terrorism. Or you tell marital rape, you should define marital rape. Sedition means you define. So if that definition is not there, then the lawyers, who are very brilliant people, they will find loophole and they will help the these people escape, the victim, the accused people to escape. Okay, so now, if you take this case, Shreya Singhal versus Union of India 2015 case, that time there used to be a section 66A of the IT Act, in which even in Facebook, if you post something against the government or anything you do, you will be immediately taken and arrested. Okay, so Supreme Court has struck down that, telling it is unconstitutional. And then that is why I'm telling the definition. Okay, like what is offensive, what is grossly offensive, what can hurt the politicians. These things and all you should be properly defining. If definition is not there, like this cases will happen. Okay, so now central government introduced many new offenses, but the definitions are not clear. Again, that is what the author is suggesting. He is not happy with the definitions part. Okay, so he's telling they are vague, and the number of sections I will show you. If you see, some sections are omitted, meaning removed from the actual IPC, and it has become more compact. Compact because in there lot of sections were there for different things. Here what they did, they clubbed the similar ones. Okay, the similar ones they clubbed and made it even more compact. Okay, meaning all the definitions they put in one page, all this thing they put in another page, whatever is there, they clubbed it, so it became smaller. That is point number one. Then these kind of things, the section 377 where this LGBT things and all was there, that now Supreme Court has allowed it, so that they have removed. It's no longer a crime. Then adultery, that same thing, when husband is there, wife is there, wife go and sleep with somebody else, it is her choice. That is what the Supreme Court has told. So that thing again they have struck down, section 497. Then attempt to commit suicide, that also now, earlier when you try to suicide and you don't die, you are considered as a criminal. Okay, you will be punished. But now under mental health related some clause, you will be taken to mental treatment, and that kind of thing will happen. You are not a criminal, you are a patient. So that related thing, section 309 also partially has been removed. So like this, these are things which have been removed to make it small. Now we'll see what is the thing added also. Okay, so Terrorist Act. Terrorism, you know, already we have this Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, UAPA of 1967. There it is written strike terror in people. Okay, that is now replaced with to intimidate the general public. Okay, and to destroy political, economic, social structure of the country. But the author is telling this looks again vague. You should correctly write the provisions. This is simply a generic statement. So which one will you decide it's a terrorist act or not terrorist act? Okay, that is one thing. The definition of terrorism. Okay, and then they are again telling terrorist organizations are notified in this first schedule of UAPA something, that again is missing in the definition in the this thing BNS section. Okay, then only one good thing they did, they're telling advantage is that now the investigating officer do not require the sanction of the government for prosecuting someone or arresting someone. If you feel someone terrorist, you can go and arrest, or you can do whatever is needed. That permission you don't need from the government. So that is one good thing which is done as per the author about terrorism. Now again the bail provision also something changes are there. Now again they are telling sedition. Okay, sedition, like you know, JNU, many people were arrested and all, that you tell anything about like India's sovereignty, India breaking up and all, that sedition clause word is actually removed, but instead they placed it like acts endangering sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. Okay, so that again is good thing, because else it was like you tell anything about the government also, they will call sedition and put you in the jail. So now clearly they have told about the unity and integrity of India. Okay, sovereignty, unity and integrity. So that is a good thing according to author. Okay, and that too purposely or knowingly, such things are mentioned. It's not like by mistake you told something, not like immediately you are put in sedition charge. So this things again is telling further some more explanations can be added, because it looks little incomplete, and so that modification need to be done. Okay, so people can give suggestions like this because the parliamentary committee is discussing there. That is what he is also doing. Then in Maharashtra, you know, this Makoka and all in web series and all, you would have seen Maharashtra Control of Organized Crime Act. So organized crimes, and then again one more thing called petty organized crime, meaning group you go and then do some stealing, that is petty cases. Group you go and kill someone, that is very big organized crime. So that kind of thing, including cyber crimes, everything they have mentioned, but again definitions are vague according to the author. Okay, so organized crime syndicate, the petty organized crime, like this many things are vague. So that and all the people should look into. Okay, then this definition, cognizable offense and non-cognizable offense. Okay, cognizable means without the warrant or court permission you can arrest someone. Non-cognizable offense means you need warrant. So here they have put the theft and things like as something where warrant is not required, you can arrest him, pickpocketer and all. But the petty organized crime, like in planned way, this thing and all you do, it is like you need a warrant to arrest them. Okay, so that again some comparison he has written. So again this based on race, community, sex, language and other things, group of 5 or more you do something. Okay, that's something they have diluted actually. In IPC even stronger thing was there. Here I have diluted, like punishment is varying from 7 years to imprisonment for life. Okay, then present provision, if you see, it is actually life imprisonment or death. From there you changed it to 7 years or life imprisonment. You made it diluted in the new act. That also author did not like it. Then 2-3 more clauses are there, like fatal accident, meaning in the road you go and hit someone and then you purposely without stopping you go and it's a fatal accident. Then it could extend to 10 years if the accused does not report the incident to the police or escapes. Okay, 10 years punishment you will get. Then sexual intercourse by employing deceitful means has been rightly made a separate offense, meaning it's not considered rape now. Rape is one thing that is there, but now suppose the boy or somebody is like cheating the girl, telling something else or giving false marriage promises and then having sexual intercourse, that is a new offense now. Okay, not under rape, it's a new offense and the punishment will be lesser than the rape obviously, but that is good that you have a new offense now. Then marital rape is not included even now. Okay, meaning after marriage it is automatically considered that the wife consent is there and husband can do anything with the wife. That is a wrong thing. Marital rape is not included. Then right to decent cremation or burial. Okay, this is actually a part of your right to life, article 21, but you know, COVID pandemic time and all, you cannot get access to the your relative's body and all, that will be cremated separately. So that again is like, if anything is purposely done like that, it is like again a new offense, it has been added. Okay, courts also have told this to make it as an offense. Then community service, this is something like in USA and all, for small crimes, right, they won't put you in jail, they immediately will put you in community service or social service, meaning now for the next 500 days you will be assisting the traffic police, or you will be assisting in cleaning the roads, or you will be painting the roads, you will be painting the government buildings, you will be doing something, planting trees. You will be given some community service for 200-300 days and that will be monitored. One officer will be appointed who is looking at you and you have to do that. For the next 200-300 days you won't do any crime and you will maybe come out as a good person. That is what USA follows since long time. Okay, so that thing has been added. Adding community service in the form of punishment for petty offences is laudable. It is actually appreciable. Okay. So again, as a conclusion, he's telling this Sanhita will have far-reaching impact on the criminal justice system, but it needs further deliberations. The Parliamentary Standing Committee must ensure that inconsistencies are checked, vague expressions are removed, appropriate explanations are added, and drafting errors are eliminated. So in one line, he gave this many points. Like this, you should be able to conclude any of your mains answer. Okay, instead of writing everywhere 5 bullet points, which will make your answer look bigger, in one sentence, brief way, you should be able to include all your knowledge into that one sentence. That practice will come when you daily watch my editorial or join our test series or practice, and like evaluator will give you feedback anyhow. Okay, so these were the 2 articles for today, and again one more video will come today, and make sure you watch yesterday's video. Okay, at least 7 videos are uploaded in the last 24 hours. All are important for your prelims and mains. So I hope you come and contact me in my WhatsApp and keep giving comments here so that I can plan how to improve these sessions. Okay, so the Instagram ID is also given. Please contact me here. Thank you and have a nice day.